In the prophet Isaiah, chapter 7, verse 10, we read, "Ask for a sign from the Lord your God." When a prophet tells you that God wants to give you a sign, it's like receiving a special gift. And of course, you'll accept it. But that is not how King Ahaz replied when Isaiah the prophet offered him a sign. "I will not be tempted. I will not tempt the Lord," he protested. What was Ahaz thinking? It's like Aladdin finding the magic lamp and then telling the genie he didn't want any of the wishes. Ahaz's country was on the brink of a devastating war, a war he could not win, and his people were losing hope. This was a time for bold action, not false humility. It's a good thing that God did not let Ahaz's hesitation stop him, because despite the king's protests, he gave him the sign he had planned. A virgin would conceive a child. He would be called Emmanuel, which means that God is with us. He promised that through this child, he would continue to guard and protect Jerusalem from all her foes. Of course, our God is not a genie, but he's a loving father who wants to bless his children, who wants to bless you. Even when we hesitate to ask him for a sign, he still helps us. Even when we mistakenly believe that only the holiest of saints hear his voice, he wants to speak to each of us because God wants to intervene in our lives. He wants all of us to be able to say, "I know God spoke to me in this situation." So, what kind of sign do you want to ask God to give you? Maybe it's something downright miraculous like a healing, or it could be something mundane like Jesus changed the weather for me. Maybe you'll ask him to send you a message through an innocent child or a comment on Instagram. God can do any of these things for you, so ask for a sign. You don't have to measure up to a certain standard of holiness. You don't have to grit your teeth and suffer it on earth. The Lord gives us signs even when we do not want them. So today, open your ears and eyes. Look for surprises. Let God be a part of your life today. And just say to him, "Jesus, I trust in you."